I want to talk about embarrassment and why we let it run so much of our lives. I'm a personal trainer in a strength training gym, and as some of you may know, I am also a run coach. Now, a couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to start working with a new client whose goal was to run their first 5K. I decided we were going to be both in the gym doing some strength training and of course outside working on the running itself. But the really weird thing about this new client is that our first conversation was not like my other conversations with new clients. Most people start with, hey, I don't like my body, or I need to finish this race distance, or I don't like that I get to the top of the stairs and can't breathe. On a more serious level, some people want to get off medications that they're required to be on because they're that out of shape. Whatever it is, those are normally the starting points for training. Now, this person had something absolutely clouded over everything else, and that was they were so scared to be doing something new in front of other people that might be better at that thing than them. They did not want to be outside. They didn't want to be suffering or struggling with their running in front of people running past them or driving past them or maybe running into someone they knew. They didn't want to be in the gym in front of other people that are lifting heavier weights, that are skinnier than them, that just ultimately make them feel like they are at their absolute worst and these people are at their absolute best. So what I did was say, let's get specific about this. What exactly is it that makes you feel so paralyzed that you can't go out and try a run or go in the gym for a strength training session? And what it came down to was what this person looked and felt like in relation to what everybody else looks like to them. Luckily, this sparked a very personal chord in me and I could immediately relate. When I was getting serious about my ballet training around the age of 10 or 12, I struggled with the fact that I didn't look like the traditional ballet dancer. They are traditionally rail thin, no hips. I am broad, I am muscular, always have been. I had to come to those crossroads too where I decided, am I gonna let what I think about that run the rest of my life, or am I gonna do what I love and believe in myself to be able to get good at instead? Told this client the story, I told them exactly how I felt at the time, and now I was able to tell them, guess what, I stuck with it, and here's why. At the end of the day, how you feel about what others think of you is completely up to you. The energy you spend worrying about that is energy taken away from the actual work that needs to be done to accomplish those goals. I told this client, you have come in here, you want to run this 5K. You don't feel like you know what you're doing yet, but guess what? All these people that you're seeing didn't know at the beginning either. Running is a skill. You don't look like a runner, you don't move like a runner until you learn how to do it. And that's like anything else. No one's good at basketball right away. No one knows how to play tennis at age 1. It is taught, and so is running. As far as how you look and feel, naturally by dedicating some time to working out when you haven't before, you are going to feel better. You're going to lose weight. You're going to be able to breathe easier. All of that is part of the process that you have to trust. Now, I told this new athlete that the biggest mistake they could possibly make is spending their time comparing their situation and how they feel to that of another person, especially one whose journey we saw none of, we know nothing about. Bigger than that, their journey has nothing to do with you getting across that 5K finish line and feeling better about yourself. I am so proud and happy to report that over the last 3 weeks, this person has absolutely started to make progress mentally and physically. I hope big things are coming for them. And while I wish I could coach you guys in person and have you as my athletes, unfortunately I can't. But you can click right over here. I did a 5-minute video on how to make running feel easier today.